A basic human instinct is the territory business. The main problem with marking out territory was someone else doing it in the same place. As well as a fence and a weapon, a raceometer apparatus was constructed for keeping out humans with different shaped nostrils. It was only a matter of time before the apparatus was mobile and heavily armed with star charts, flags, muskets and long-range religion. It was the global contraption. Being mechanically minded, Vasco da Gama and the thin-nosed European lot began marking out round-nosed territory with forts, rubber stamps, cricket bats and Bibles. Then came the question, which Europeans God meant to run the machine? The raceometer was swung into action. National anthems coming out of a race unit were so moving they could get human beings to walk into cannonballs for their flag, which they did for 100 years. But national anthems also attracted colonies to the global apparatus. They all got into the dying for their flag business. To restore order on the apparatus, a family of man global soapbox was installed. Meanwhile, the machine, now steering in two directions at once, was dividing the planet down the middle. Global experts said fear of being blown up would solve the disunity problem and lit a very long nuclear fuse. When one side collapsed under the weight of its weapons, the fastest thin-nostril humans in the West were left in charge. By attaching an electric infonet, the machine went automatic and shrank the globe. Alarmed at being so globally close to one another, nations clanged their doors shut and reactivated the raceometer. So the refugee holding tanks were filling up. Meanwhile, the global fuel tanks were running out. In reply, the contraption was marking out the planet into useful and not useful. Serious arguments about this resulted in random damage to the global machine. But it continued to provide people with a huge choice of ways to mark out a world of their own. It was producing a lot of truly global people.